Okay. We're here, we're working. Hooray! Of course, during the countdown, I tried to open the game and things weren't working right. But we're here, we did it, I did it. Knock on wood for me that it keeps working. Hello, welcome back. My name is Paris, and we're continuing with the third Nancy Drew game, Message in a Haunted Mansion, just in time for spooky season. I did the floor tile puzzle off stream. I'm not sure if full screen made it easier. It felt like it still took a while for the highlighting to happen, but I did get it. We're good. So we should come in staring at the floor tile that I've just put together. But before we go any further, I have some new followers. So thank you to Blue Aya. I know you. And thank you to the Torpid Turtle. I'm pretty sure I know you. I think you were in chat last time talking to us. If that wasn't you, sorry, but I'm pretty sure it was you. Thank you for the follows. I hope you enjoy your stay for more Nancy Drew or other things. I also see you chat. I'm here, but I'm gonna run to the kitchen real quick. I'll time you. Just kidding, not really. I guess I did also want to mention while we're here, while I have you all forced to listen to me for the next couple hours. I do have, we're gonna have a little segment, a new segment, possibly just for this stream, called Game News That I Personally Am Excited For. Such a snappy name. So, there's two things I want to talk about, because they're both spooky adjacent for the season. So on Steam, there's this thing called Steam Next Fest. I don't know how often it happens. It feels like they're constantly happening, because I'm constantly getting new demos that I download for upcoming games in my library, and then they get out of control. We aren't going to talk about how many I have still in my library unplayed, because I just download so many of them. But this past Next Fest, which is, you know, all about upcoming games, so a lot of games release new demos, updated ones, blah blah blah. There's one game called The Spirit Lift that is a roguelite, I believe, is the correct, like, gameplay genre type. So if you're familiar with those, it's kind of like, it's like Hades, where you go through and then you die, but that's kind of the point, is dying on a run and trying to make it. Even if you make it to the end, you die, but it's like going through multiple times is what the story is about. So, you know, if you just do one run, it takes like half an hour or less if you're bad at them and you die early. I have like almost 4.5 hours put into the demo currently, with plans to keep playing it because I'm having a lot of fun with it. The story is basically, I think it's 1998, and it's a high school graduation party being held at this hotel, and then 3 of the students wander off and get on the Spirit Lift, which I guess they can't go down. They don't really establish that. I assume they're forced to keep going up through each floor, through all 13 floors, and have to battle monsters and collect gear, because it's also a deck building game. So you're going around collecting gear to help you in fights and all that stuff. And there's like 8 characters to choose from. Not all are available in the demo, with like different, I guess I'll say like types, where you can expect like what kind of move sets they'll have, like they'll come with, and what you might find. And you bring 3 each run. So there's a lot of, being able to switch out and try different parties. But also there's a meta story where all that stuff about the graduation and these teenagers fighting monsters, that's maybe not real, and it's actually all a simulation, or one might say a game. Wink wink, that someone is playing. And it's unclear what's going on there, to me, so far. But there's a whole thing going on, and you're unlocking some information about why this simulation is going, and why you're doing these loops, and what the purpose of them is, and do the characters, quote unquote, do the people remember what's going on? They're not supposed to, but maybe they do, and mysterious things. Anyways, it's really fun. You should check it out if that sounds fun to you. Again, it's called The Spirit Lift, and it's got a demo. I don't know when it's coming out. I probably should have checked that before the stream, but I'm not gonna right now. And then the other piece of news that just came out today is a game I really love called Scarlet Hollow. It's an episodic game. It's a visual novel. It's a horror visual novel. And they just dropped a new trailer. It's just like chef's kiss amazing. And episode 5, which is the next episode coming out, has a release date of February, Friday the 13th, day before Valentine's Day. That's a game that I want to stream at some point because it's really fun. It has a lot. I cannot stress how much replayability this game has, and how much when the game says that your choices matter and your choices will shape what happens, they really mean it. I'm so serious. It's not like those games where it's like your choices matter and then you have 2 endings that you can possibly get. There's so many different branching paths. It's crazy. And you can choose, I believe it's from 7 traits at the beginning for your character. So you can choose 2 traits, that's normal, or you can do hardcore mode, which makes, basically it means that as you go through the game, where there are certain points where your traits can help you with a big decision. So instead of having to choose one bad thing or a different bad thing, you use your trait and avoid the bad thing. Hardcore mode means you can't use your traits to do that, but you get to have 3 traits instead. So for me, the traits I've chosen have not helped me in any episode so far. So I'm like, that's just me playing the game normally. I could have an extra trait this whole time. But yeah, they open up different bits of dialogue. They open up new actions you can take. There's instances of not just one trait giving you more dialogue, but 2 traits. Having 2 specific traits means you can do specific things and you get more information, and it's a whole big mystery. So it's so much fun. If you haven't played it, you need to get on it. The first episode is free as a demo. They also just added a bunch of new stuff to the first episode especially, but I think also a little bit in the second and third one, considering how much branching paths there are that come from the start. I haven't even seen that yet because I was gonna say over streaming, but yeah, it's good games coming out, good games that are out. Anyways, we're here for Nancy Drew, so I'll stop blabbing and we can get back. Oh wait, hold on, there we go. Get back here. There's my completed tile or wood inlay. I think there should have been more fanfare. Nancy was just kind of like, I did it! And that was it.
Hello, Nancy. sorry about that seance last night. Why couldn't Abby conjure up some helpful spirit, like an electrician?
I guess an electrician ghost could still, like, advise. I can't even tell her that I've completed it. I thought we were for sure, since she asks about it, maybe it's because she has this dialogue ready. Before, when we talked to her, she was like, did you get that tile thing finished? We can't even tell her? Alright, how do you know Lewis?
How do you know Lewis? He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help. How's that inlay puzzle
Okay.
coming along?
What do you mean? Okay. Alright. You can just lie. Okay, you're literally right behind her and you're like, I did it! And then you turn out, no, I haven't finished it yet.
I finished it.
Wonderful. But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm
I
not
have
sure
that.
where Charlie keeps them.
I have that. I don't know where I found that.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Okie dokie. Alright. Upstairs. I assume it's that part of the hallway. Oh, I thought it was... the game audio, the voices. I assume.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and
no.
know that the
Oh, God.
beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10
There we
daughters are
go.
reunited.
We'll do that. Here, maybe I can talk to her.
How are the tiles coming along?
I haven't even seen them.
I'm still working on them.
Don't work too hard.
Okie dokie. Alright, you think that should be good? Alright, let me know if it needs any more adjustments. Alright. This way? Yes. Oh gee, for a second I thought the door handles were shaped like cats. I'll have to look to see if I can see the cat shape. Is this it? Ah, okay.
I need a paint scraper.
With the actual handles being their tails. Okay, I'll have to look to see if I can possibly see the... Ooh! New area! Do you think it's this key that opens it? Let's go up. Oh, we got a scythe. Cool. Wheel. Broken shutters. The mysterious storybook. See in chat. Oh, stained ceilings. Reminds me of school. Is that gonna close it? Okay. She pushed her auburn hair back behind her ear and continued the arduous work. Each pile of dirt seemed heavier than the last, and the damp night air was stifling. Somewhere in the distance, a clock struck midnight. Suddenly, the sound of metal hitting metal resounded from the bottom of the pit. Carolyn dropped to her knees and quickly dug around the dull metallic chest. Did they do Carolyn because the author of Nancy Drew is Carolyn Keene? Soon the lid was uncovered, and she pried its lock open with her crowbar. Her eyes flashed as she saw the chest's contents. 1,000 pieces of gold glinted in the soft moonlight. Captain... is that T? Stillbing's treasure, the young heroine cried. And soon it will be mine, a gruff voice interrupted from above. Before she could react, Carolyn saw the backside of the shovel for a split second, and then darkness. Damn, she just got hit in the face with the back of a shovel. Like, it wasn't the back of the head, it was just fully coming for her face. When she awoke, she could hear the faint chink of gold pieces hitting one another. She struggled to stand up, but found both her hands and feet tied together. She slowly moved her hand to her back pocket, but found that her penknife was gone. "Looking for this?" Mr. Niles grinned, standing over her with the knife in his hand. "I know how clever you are, and took the liberty to remove the contents of your pocket. Please excuse the liberties I have taken." "I'll do no such thing, you villain. That treasure belongs to the Stubing family, and you know it." "You just said contents of your pocket." And she's like, "Psych, I have more than one pocket." I guess we'll never know how that ends. Yeah, I see in chat, penknife. I want a pen that's also a knife. Or a knife that's also a pen.
It's locked.
I doubt this key would work on another
It's
thing.
locked.
Yeah. Yes, in chat. Pen is mightier than the sword, but what if the pen is the sword? Now
It's locked.
you're onto something there. Alright, so we need to find another key. Oh, okay, no. That wasn't something new. It looks like a dress form. A broken ladder. Ooh. Is that a crowbar? Ooh, a sewing machine. Oh my god, do you want me to read that? Yeah, now it's all coming back to me. And it's not just the font choice, it's the fact that it's like pixelated at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Pixelated cursive, my favorite. It's just like over here I can see it says the artistic genius of the kindly old man. My mind ran wild with the possibility of creating a hotel. Is this supposed to be the founder? It's like dined with the in a strange quarter of Shanghai known as the Enchanted Dragon. Yeah, I can't even try to guess like what that name is. Someone showed me the lovely something that she had purchased earlier that week, and we exchanged pleasantries about our travels in the Orient. As the meal progressed, an elderly man approached me selling a curious puzzle box shaped like a pyramid. There appeared to be no hinges. Right? I see in chat, I keep wanting to read it as manservant, but IDK if that's right. I don't think it is, because otherwise it would say Mrs. Manservant showed me the lovely something that she bought earlier. Yeah, yeah, so the puzzle box appeared to be no hinges or any semblance of its mechanics from the outside. And I just totally lost what line I was on. From the outside. And yet the solution to open the box was very intricate and something. No, intricate and involved? Maybe involved. The something was magnificent, and I became enchanted not only with the contraption, but with the artistic genius of the kindly old man. My mind was wild with the possibility of creating a hotel. You saw a puzzle box and you went, hotel? I mean, not really. Maybe there was a cut off, like, you know, maybe the page before. There's more talk. Oh, just a giant baby head. I mean, maybe not a baby, but a doll head. Oh, an iron, an old-fashioned iron. You have to literally heat it up. Oh, just a flag. Ooh, old newspapers. We can't look at it any further. Why did they have a whole stack of them? Or 2 whole stacks? I guess maybe they had them for guests. Like they had a supply to give to guests that were staying, perhaps, so they didn't have to go out. I just see eyes, and then these 2 kind of creepy eyes. Valuable hints. Oh gosh, you're gonna have a section called valuable hints and not let me look at it? Oh, there's another tile for above the fireplace. Okay, that looks like it was everything. This is locked.
It's locked.
And it says locked and not stuck, so I don't think this will
It's
work.
locked.
Yeah. So we also have a crowbar now, and an iron. Oh!
It's stuck.
Ah, the crowbar's to get out of here. Alright, no one go up there, otherwise you'll get stuck. Uh-oh, did I go too far? Okay, let's go tell Rose what we found. You know, they do look like cats. They do look like little cats that are sitting. And the door handle is their tail. Wouldn't that be so cute? Now I'm like, there have to be door handles that look like that. Now I'm like, I want door handles like that.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting. But unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see.
Oh.
If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
I mean, it's not a crisis, but I think it's worth saying, oh, you have access to the attic now. I think that's important to say.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
Nancy, I still think this counts as important. What? I mean, I know she said it like that to make it so she doesn't, so she responds like that and you don't tell her. But it's so weird to be like, I'm finished and you won't believe what I found. I have to tell, like, just say, I finished. Also, I found the attic entrance. Like, just say it all in one go.
Hey Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
Have you ever heard of him? Valdez, I mean.
I've heard of a Diego Valdez. He was a wealthy rancher who lived in the 1800s. Yeah, I just read a book on him for my history class.
Did he have any children?
Did he have any children?
No, he was sort of a hermit and never married. But he was extremely generous. He gave away thousands of dollars.
Alright, have you met Lewis?
Have you met Lewis Chandler? What do you know about him?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
What's that small closet in the hallway for? I don't even know what she's talking about.
What is that small closet in the hallway for?
You mean the dumbwaiter?
Oh.
It's like a mini elevator. It's broken right now. The elevator is stuck between the two floors and the pulley ropes are cut.
I wonder if we use the iron for that to add a weight.
Can you tell me more about the accidents?
I'd really rather not talk about that right now.
Okay, well, I'm trying to help. So, I would also just like to know so I don't get hurt? Can you tell me about the accidents, like kind of accidents I might encounter as I'm helping out? I don't want to talk about it right now. Okay.
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose is sort of hatty, you know?
Why am I not surprised?
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Thanks.
Alright. I forget if there was anything... Like, I know we investigated stuff, but I don't think we found anything that was locked. We could look at the fireplace, and I have a hunch that we'll have access to, like, the catacombs through there. But I'd have to look at it again to know if there's anything we can do with that.
The rope is cut.
Haha! Okay, I guess we gotta check on the next floor. But before we do that, let's do the fireplace. Nope.
Hello,
Guess we'll talk
Nancy.
to him.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Do you know who Lizzie Applegate was?
Yes, I certainly do. She was a very popular actress in the late 1800s. She was very generous and left all of her money to the Ladies' Protection Society.
Oh, I see in chat. Were those eagle heads on the stair railings? I believe they're phoenix heads or firebird heads. Since we've had a lot of references to phoenixes and firebirds. And one of them is missing an eye. So we're on the lookout for like a little gem or stone to put in to one of them. Alright, what was the Ladies' Protection Society?
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
A popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Have you ever heard of the Great Christmas Gold Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred. Fictional history, a folk legend, a complete myth. But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store. And it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Yeah, chat, quote, keep an eye out for an eye. Sounds like something sounds like something someone in this game would say, yeah. Or like, keep an eye out for something missing. Wink, wink.
Was this house once a hotel?
Nancy,
That's hard to
you know
say.
this.
The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Okay, I thought it had been established that this had been a hotel or like bed and breakfast before, but I guess apparently it hasn't.
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
I am gonna still be snooping around in here, or doing something in here. This looks like it goes in the middle, since it doesn't look like those two. We just need one more.
It won't fit.
It won't fit. Maybe this...
It won't fit.
Sorry, I was gonna say maybe this will give us... Nah, that doesn't make any sense. We're like up. I mean, we're on the ground floor, but it would make more sense for, you know, hidden fireplace staircase to happen in the basement. To me. But yeah, I think it's this one that's missing an eye. Yes.
It's missing an eye.
She even said the same thing. Okay, so we might have fixed the dumbwaiter. So let's go see that. Oh my gosh, and I should have come here first. Sorry, that's really funny that we were... It's literally all capitalized Dragon Eye Pottery. And there's also a Chinese character there, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Actually... No, let me turn around. Nope, they won't let me. Oh! Oh! There's... Okay, that's something... Oh god. Just, I want to turn around. Nope. Let me go in here. Oh no! Yeah, Dragon Eye Pottery shoves the teacup into the eye socket. It won't fit! Oh, she's gone. Okay. Never mind. I wanted to talk to Abby, but she's not here. When did she come back? Like 6 o'clock, I think. Actually, no. Oh god. Now you can't. Why do they make this so difficult? I want to look at this. Oh. Okay. It's not as easy as just spelling something out. Okay, so there's D, C, F, F. And there's L, I, O, A, L, O, E, I, O, G, N, S, E, R, O, S. The only word that I like that jumped out at me, which I'm sure there was more, but I saw that there could say close or close, however you want to say it. Yeah, like the names we've gotten, like Lizzie, Applegate, Diego? I think Diego can be spelled here. Okay. coins, false floor. Let me, okay. Let me, like, banister puzzle? I guess that's what I'll call it. Okay, so it was Diego, coins, false floor. Great, more pixelated. Alright. I do, before we get to that, is the chat. Ooh, clever puzzle location. Yeah, apparently I hadn't even clicked on it. It's funny because I like kind of remembered there being something on the banister, so like I felt like I had tried to click on it, but I guess I hadn't. I'd forgotten about it. Diego, I've waited so long for your return, but have kept our something true. I can't say treasure, or does it? I guess I've kept our treasure true. That just doesn't make, that is what it says, but that sentence just does not make sense to me. What does that mean? Kept our treasure true? Here in the tool. Yeah, here in the tool, you'll... Is that what that's... Again, just... No, here is the tool. Okay. This is the tool you'll need to find it. May your rainbows never run out of luck. I think that's an E. The stars and moon will shine on you as you begin your quest. Move like a knight upon his horse. And they're gonna mean like the chess piece. To quickly pass the test. Take care to keep your faith, right, I think, in check. No, to keep your path in check. Take care to keep your path in check along the outside border. So you may see the sun return to claim its rightful order. Okay. We need this for it, apparently. Is he still here? Yes. Okay. What did it do?
I should wait until I'm
Yeah,
alone.
I was gonna say. Oh, so he should be leaving now, I think. I thought he only stayed here till 5. Maybe I'm thinking of... When does he leave? Let's go check the schedule. Rose, you're not gonna believe what I found. If it's not important, it can wait.
Hello.
Does Charlie live around here?
He told me he just moved here from Iowa, but doesn't have a place of his own yet. He said he's staying with friends.
Do you think Charlie is responsible for these accidents?
Abby thinks he is, but I'm not sure. I really trust in him, and I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I thought Abby thought the place was haunted and it was a ghost. I see in chat imagining Nancy going in and out of his office muttering to herself, when does he leave? Exactly.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Or like saying right next to someone, I should wait till I'm alone. Yeah, he's supposed to leave at 5. Yeah, it was 6 and it was after 5 and he was still there. Why is he still here? I'm not crazy. The game is wrong. Like, he shouldn't have been in there the first time because it was almost 6. It can't be 6 a.m. Okay. Okay, I'm not really sure what that was. Child. And then another symbol there. Is it supposed to be, that's what that means? I'm gonna take the lantern. Ooh, you can spy. Nope, how do I leave? Okay, you have to cover it back up. Is there another one? Do I have to just like get in here and then wait for something to happen in that room? I don't want to stay in here. It's creepy and gross. In chat, what's worse than a murderer? A child. Oops. I guess it closes on its own. And then now Nancy can be the one that goes, I see you. Exactly. I can whisper creepily at people. People love that. Okay, so Abby should be back as well. I guess we're not gonna tell Rose about this. I'm not touching that. I'm pretty sure that goes to the chandelier. Oh gosh, there we go. Why does, that doesn't make any sense. Why does facing here and you do the turn around button? Okay, now it went all the way around. Oh, hello?
I hope you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
Just ignore it. What kind of person is Charlie?
What kind of person is Charlie? He seems to feel bad about all of these mishaps.
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
She said he was a nice kid.
What do you mean?
The other day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
Do you know much about Lewis? It must be great having your own expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
See, that's what I'm thinking her angle is. She wants to play up the ghost to make it a haunted bed and breakfast.
How long have you known Rose?
A couple of years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
Yeah, we gotta stand out.
I saw those papers in the parlor. Where did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Louis if he can get me some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
Was there anything about the house in them?
I don't think so. I really didn't go through them that much. I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Do you have any idea who this woman might be?
No, I don't. Sorry.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Yes, it was. How did you know? I mean, there's only one, two guesses. But also, she definitely... we found the speaker in the vent. And she has that whole, like, sound system in her room. Like... Sorry, I know you literally have a book about the importance of, like, faking seances and ghostly encounters for performance, so...
Do you think it was a ghost?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Okay, we'll see Rose, but I doubt we'll have anything to say. Did she have something else she wanted us to do? Yeah, the dumbwaiter.
Oh.
We did that. Oh, we can't tell her.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
Okay, we can't tell her that we did that. So let's go call our friends and get some more information. This way. We'll just go down the list.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Nancy.
Abby is very strange.
Abby is very strange. She really is convinced there's a ghost somewhere in the house.
I don't know Abby very well, but I never felt comfortable with her. I can't put my finger on it, but she just seemed, oh, I don't know, like she wasn't who she really was, like she was putting on an act.
Faker.
Do you think Rose should be concerned about Abby?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it in a bad sense. Abby has always been very helpful to Rose, and they've always gotten along very well.
No, I didn't mean that she was hiding herself and her intentions in a bad way. Okay.
I met Rose's handyman, Charlie. He seems nice.
Rose told me he's a fine young fellow, but a little rough around the edges. I believe she said he's studying history at a community college.
Hmm? Do you know who Rose bought the house from?
History.
What's that?
Oh, that reminds me. Do you know who Rose bought the house from?
I don't remember the name, but I do remember that a young man had inherited it from some distant relative and had to sell it very quickly to pay the inheritance tax. He accepted Rose's bid even though it was very low.
Did you know Rose has a resident expert on Victorians?
Oh, yes, Rose has mentioned Louis several times. She's really fond of him and is very grateful for his help.
That's weird to ask. I'm not gonna ask that.
How has he been helpful?
He's found some Victorian antiques at good prices, and he's making sure the renovations are done correctly.
Have you heard about the seance Abby hosted for Rose and me?
Seance? Good heavens.
Has Rose ever mentioned someone by the name of Valdez?
No, she never mentioned the name.
I just found a hidden attic. I wonder if it has anything to do with all these accidents.
Perhaps it does. Nancy, keep this a secret until you get to the bottom of these strange events. Don't even tell Rose. The less everyone knows, the more you can investigate without creating suspicion.
I thought I was here to investigate. What do you mean? Is Rose the only one who knows I'm like here to investigate what's going
I should
on?
get back to work. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I guess so. That's also why I don't think Rose is behind the things. Because it just doesn't make sense of why she would agree to host me. Or host Nancy. A known detective.
Hello? Hi, Bess.
What's up?
You'll never believe this, but things have gotten even more complicated. I found some clues that there might be buried treasure in the house.
Wow! Oh, Nancy, it sounds like you've got a real case on your hands. How can we help?
I found a hidden passageway in the library.
Really?
Now you can spy on people.
Yeah, and see who's reading what.
Or get a good look at the resident ghost.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Call us!
Okay. I have been. 5, 3, 6, 7.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. How's your case coming along?
Have you ever heard of the Ladies Protection Society?
No, but it sounds like some turn-of-the-century charity. There were all these private agencies that helped out widows and orphans before the government took on that role.
In chat, immediately condoning spying on people. LMAO. Of course, they're her best friends. If they didn't support her detective activities, including spying on people, friendship over.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No, but I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
Uh-oh, that's scary. Let's go into the damaged rooms.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
I hope we'll talk soon.
Okay, not a whole lot there. Surprisingly, the most to say to Hannah, which I wasn't expecting. What I'm thinking is we find out when Lewis comes in. We check the schedule to see when he arrives. And then we get in there in the little hideaway before he arrives and see what he does in there.
Hello.
I
Okay.
can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
I didn't think she had anything else to say. Okay, he comes in at noon. So what time is it now? It's 9:40. So let's go. Oh. I saw a moving thing over there.
It's stuck.
Like a moving shadow. Oh god, I just got myself all turned around. This way. I was just... Oh yeah, it looks like a shadow. Like someone's walking down that hallway. I was gonna see if you go up close to the vent when there's noise going on, if it's noticeably louder. I'm sure it is. What was this thing? Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. And then there was... Oh. There's just this that we can look at. I don't think there's anything to interact with so far. Can we look at the other one? No. We can only look at that table. As I say, listen, my child, to the story of dreams. Note that the beginning is more difficult than it seems when the 10 daughters are reunited in order. When the four-sided box loses its border. When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand. When the bird of fire can see again. When the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his rays, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate of golden wonders. River of colors is going to be a rainbow, which is like what that note said, something about like rainbows. I guess we'll do 11. Man, sleeping for like 13 hours sounds great. Okay, let's get down. Oh! I don't have time for this! Leave the mansion! No! That was clearly a person that gave that to me. Like, I heard the footsteps. That wasn't a ghost. Ah, there's a fire! Good thing I know exactly where the fire extinguisher is. If I can get away. Oh my god, come on. How do I... Holy shit, how do I get over there? Oh, and burning the papers. Alright, well, so much for my plan.
I talked to everybody in the house, and none of them can figure out what caused the fire. Maybe I should take Lewis's advice and cut my losses before it's too late.
What advice?
What advice?
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one. How could he have forgotten? No. I am bound and determined to stick with this house no matter what. Nothing can drive me away. I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes, or Mr. Valdez with his gang of ghosts.
Was there a fire in the fireplace? How are there sparks from it?
Excuse me for prying, but why did you spend so much money to insure the house against fire?
For protection. I've put my entire life savings into this house, and if it goes up in smoke, I'll lose everything.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye.
What time is it? It's afternoon. Right, sparks from the fireplace, jumped up on the chair and through the top of the cardboard box. Yeah. I totally believe that. Let's investigate. Oh, we can't. But there wasn't a fire in there. Well, it's blank, like that's the one. That's why I'm leaving Fascinates with maybe, well, enough rambling. I've got yours truly, someone yeah, and then they just left everything there. LMAO, yeah. Fire department was like, well, alright. And Rose was like, well, I guess we'll just leave it on the chair.
Ah, Nancy, what a shame to have lost those papers. And to think that we almost lost the house. Rose is very fortunate to have you here.
Did you hear anything in the parlor before the fire started?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm somewhat isolated here. With these thick walls, I barely hear anything.
Were the papers very valuable?
Not for my purposes, no. But they must have had some sentimental value.
Look at this weird smile.
Do you think Rose should sell the house?
I leave that decision up to her. She's put an extraordinary amount of time and money into it, and I'm not sure if she can afford what it'll take to complete the renovations. But whatever her decision, I will assist her however I can.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly. He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
Did Lizzie ever wear men's clothing?
I'm sure she played some roles where she had to dress as a man, but she was quite an elegant woman, quite fashionable for her time.
Men can't be elegant, or men's clothing can't be elegant?
I won't keep you any longer.
Or fashionable?
Nice to see you again.
And she was a fashionable lady. She wouldn't wear men's clothes. Okay, Charlie should be here. He's here like all day.
Hey, Nancy. I hear there's been another accident. You've got to believe me, I didn't have anything to do with it. I just hope Rose doesn't blame me for this one.
Rose mentioned the fire screen you were supposed to get.
But I did buy it. Lewis told me that it was the wrong type and said he'd get another one, so I returned it.
And that's all there is to it?
Everyone thinks I'm causing these accidents because I was always the last one there, but I had nothing to do with them. I can tell you this. There's something unusual going on in this house.
Who's the last person you saw in the parlor before the fire?
Who was the last person you saw in the parlor before the fire?
I've been working mostly in the basement, but I think I saw Abby go through those papers right before the fire.
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la pasta. So stupid. Okay. Yeah, see you later, alligator. But yeah, going back to the fashion stuff I see in chat, especially when the further back in history you go, the more elaborate, elegant men's fashion is. LOL. Exactly. Rose isn't here. Time to snoop her stuff. To-do list: pay bills, transfer money to checking, order paint for shutters. Color? Measure windows for blinds, replace lost tiles on den fireplace. I did that for you. Refinish kitchen cabinets, sand and polish hardwood floors, oil door hinges upstairs, repair hanging gutter in back. Get estimate to fix roof. Call chimney cleaner, repair dumbwaiter. I did that. Fix broken doorbell. Add additional phone lines. Order bulbs for front yard. Her interactive logo. That's the developer and publisher. The game's homeowners insurance. The following is a list of damages reported to the property. These incidents will be considered when assessing future biannual it's literally just all blurred. Something due this account. Premiums. Gosh, that M-I-U-M. It's just like a little blur. It looks like M-M-M. I'm like, I don't think there's any words in the English language with 3 M's in a row. Broken kitchen gas line. No structural damage. Burst water main in upstairs bedroom. Scaffolding collapse. No injuries. Vandalism damage to outside shrubbery. Stolen roofing materials. Are these the accidents that have happened? Dear Ms. Green, we've received the accident reports that you've submitted and I've summarized them below. Oh, this was page 1 of that. And that was page 2 that we just looked at. We are very concerned about the high number of incidents that you have experienced, and although we would not like to raise your insurance policy premiums, we must examine this option if these accidents continue. We are also delaying any payments until we can send our building inspector to examine your property to determine if there are any safety concerns with your renovation methods. Oh, and this is Chandler Interiors. This is from Lewis. Dear Rose, what a pleasure it was to meet you and Abby. As we have discussed, I am extremely interested in examining the collection of old books that came with the house. They will help me considerably in my search... With my research of Victorian antiques. In exchange, I will be more than happy to consult you on renovations. Victorian homes pose many difficulties, both structurally and aesthetically, especially for an amateur renovator like yourself. My expertise in this field can save you both time and money. I will come over tomorrow at noon to show you the roof tiles I found for you. I also found a good deal on scaffolding equipment. This might be a project we have to do later. We can't go over here, right? Right. And there was just that about the fire insurance. This is just... Okay. So let's go see Abby if she's here. It's 3 o'clock. She just left. Alright, cool. Okay, let's go to sleep for 2 hours. Maybe 3 hours.
Completely distracted by all of the spiritualism stuff. I think you were in the parlor, either burning
Turn around.
Well, excuse me for trying to find some ways to promote this place. It's good business sense.
Well, I guess we won't have to worry about advertising if the mansion burns down.
You've given up. You want the mansion to burn to the ground. That way you won't have to worry about losing your investment. You'll just collect the insurance.
How dare you? Are you accusing me of fraud?
I'm sorry, Rose. I don't know. It's just all these accidents and now this. I know you're dedicated to this house. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Let's just finish up these curtains. I think the stress of the last few weeks has finally gotten the better of us.
Okay, so it was hard to hear. I don't know if you could hear. Sorry, I was being quiet and I couldn't figure out the best way to listen in on them because I don't know where they were. But that was Rose and Abby arguing. And Rose definitely is thinking what I'm thinking with Abby trying to play up the ghost aspect for advertising purposes. And Abby did accuse Rose of setting that fire and wanting to give up on this and like just burn the whole place to the ground and get the insurance money. But then they like made, I mean, they didn't, Abby did apologize at the end there. Who knows how sincere it was, but they're just both very stressed and they were having an argument is really the basis of it, and we're kind of throwing some accusations around about neither one taking this seriously enough. Oh, hey, that looks like the same exact animation that we saw during the seance in the mirror. Yeah, I see in chat. I figured you heard something, but I think I missed it. I had the volume on kind of low, so that voice was very, very quiet. I thought I was going crazy and hearing voices. I was going through all my tabs looking for an ad or something. Oh no! I don't think there was anything in here. That like we couldn't open or we needed to come back to. I think we found everything. There was actually, now that I say that, come on, let me leave. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She can spy or project things perhaps onto there. Is it in here? No. I like that she has a pair of maracas. Is it here? Is it in this?
Something's missing here.
Okay, that wasn't here before, because I remember she said that something's missing here. So I guess she brought this, Abby brought that back. I don't know why we're taking it. I think, oh yeah. Aha! Ha ha ha! Can we mess with this at all? No. Haunted Group A. That's the weird phone call we got. Or, well, the hotel got, and I just happened to be there and I picked it up. Wow, it's almost like I knew all along it was all fake. Can I interact with this at all?
I need a tape.
Ooh, if I have a tape I can listen. We don't have one. Oops, oops. Are we just gonna steal her pendant and hope she doesn't ever wonder where it went?
I should return the spider
okay.
so Abby doesn't suspect anything.
Okay. I guess I have to click on it to put it back. Okay. Alright, see, it was a Scooby-Doo situation, right? Okay. We're gonna sleep till 6 p.m. So that Abby's back. And then, Charlie will also be gone. And we can investigate the fireplace behind him.
Hi, Nancy. I can't believe we had a fire. I can't believe it. I bet Charlie was down there before it started.
We'll start the conversation normally. Like,
Why would someone want to destroy those papers?
You mean, why would someone want to destroy the house and you know what? I can think of a million reasons why.
would you like to share with the class?
What do you mean?
Never mind, it doesn't concern you.
I found out how you wired the house to make it haunted. The only ghost who walks these halls is you, Abby.
And so it is, I admit it. But I had you fooled there, didn't I?
No.
If I can fool Nancy Drew, I'm sure I'll be able to fool even our most skeptical guests.
You literally... I found this, how you wired the house, and I fooled you, didn't I? Clearly not, because I investigated and found the fact that you wired up the house. Like, what a... She's one of those people who just thinks no matter what you say, she's always winning.
Are you sure you haven't caused any of these accidents with your stunts?
Yes, I'm sure. I've been very careful with everything.
Uh-huh.
Why did you go to all the trouble to do this?
For the publicity. But I really do think there's something going on in this house. I really believe it's haunted. I'm just enhancing the spectral experience.
Girl. Stop. Yeah, in chat. Well, that was easy to get her to confess.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
Yeah, I didn't even have to, like, give examples of actual stuff I found. I could have just come to her at any point and been like, I have proof. Or I know that you're faking a true, but like, you got me.
Hello.
Are you missing any papers?
Funny you should ask. Yes, I did misplace some old letters, but I'm sure they'll show up soon.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
What is that about? Is that supposed to mean we think those were added to the box and burned up? I don't understand the point of that question. Or what we think is missing.
It's stuck. It's so dark in here.
Wow. Wow, we're behind the mirror. We can spy on Charlie too. Whoa. Oh. Is Charlie, like, living here? Yep. Dear Mom and Dad, sorry I haven't written in a while, but things have been really busy. I'm working now, fixing up an old house. I'm learning a lot, and I'm very proud of the work I'm doing. I'm still in between places, so I'll let you know what my address is once I settle down. Say hi to Grandma. Yeah. Oh. I thought we could look at the book. Term paper. Oh, we're gonna steal his term paper! El Diablo. Not much is known about this masked bandit who plagued the Domingo Baca Trail between 1875 and 1880, except for his trademark black outfit and mask. Many legends associate him with the Great Christmas Robbery, but contemporary historians now believe the robbery was fabricated by the Stagecoach Company since the treasure has never been found. Nope, that's the same thing. Oh, there was a thing on the stairs. Oh, there's also, is that a puzzle box? Can we not look at that? Oh god, where do I, how do I, is there anything to click? Where do I go? Okay, oh, that's a mouse trap, I think. I see chat, I feel bad for Charlie, but I'm also side-eyeing the game if it's a red herring to feel bad for him. Oh. Where are we? Okay, we're... up here. I think I'm inclined to believe Charlie has nothing to do with it, and he's just an inexperienced kid trying his best. Also because, yeah, I mean, San Francisco is very expensive. I was wondering, I was like, does he really have, he's from Iowa. Like, it's not impossible for him to have friends that were out here, but I was thinking that was not likely. So I think he's desperate for a job, desperate for a place to stay. And Abby was talking about how he was, well, she said she was spying on her, like snuck up on her. I think he was just there. Maybe didn't realize she was there. I don't know. And I'm still suspicious of the research guy for no real reason, though. Yeah, like, he didn't really go into it, but when we talked to Rose and she was saying that he, like, advised her to sell because there was a buyer who would, like, know more, who has more experience and more money to put into the renovation. So I guess the only thing I could see if it's like his reputation about like being tied to the renovation of this or something, if he thinks like Rose can't complete it or do it to like his preferred standards, because he has access to all the records, like all the books in the library anyway. So I don't see how, I mean, I guess it could be the fact of like trying to delay the opening so he has more time, but I don't see, even if it was like open, that Rose would be like, all right, now leave. I think she would be happy to like let him still like have access to that stuff. So I'm not really sure. And then when we like talked to him about it, he was like, oh, I'll leave the decision up to Rose. And it's hard to read how genuine that is. It's more like there's something going on with him. I think he was being like weirdly what's the word, like uncaring. That's not the word I was looking for, but that works. Like weirdly uncaring of like those papers Abby found and the fact they got burned up. Like, oh, what a shame. Oh, then they weren't really valuable. But at the same time, he wouldn't have wanted them to be burned up if they were valuable, I don't think. But there was something, he just seems like nonchalant, I guess. I just saw in chat. Maybe I'm just suspicious of historians, and then the suspicious face emoticon, parentheses, this is a joke, I am a former historian. You know what they're like, though. That's why you're suspicious. Okay. So, let's go. Nope. Want to go in, please? Alright, we don't have the login name. Oh no, where am I? Wait, hold on. Uh-oh, where'd they put me? I was like, I remember how to do this, and now I've started in a different area. Okay, let me go through here. That's closed off. And then we go. That's probably closed off. Okay. Oh yeah, like maybe it's a new level because I like succeeded last time. And so they spawned me a new place. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, stuck on the wall. Oh, come on. Oops. Oops. Is this a dead end? No. Oh god, which way did we come from? Is the ceiling water? I'm sure it maybe will. I learned like 2 days ago you can pull up a map for this in-game. You can? Oh my god! Wait, where am I? Okay, I'm the little blue-green dot. Oh my god. Okay. So is the red... Okay, so is the corner, was that where I spawned in? I assume. And that's gonna be, this is, no. The other way would be a dead end, okay. Okay, the floor changed. JK. Other way. Thank you for the tip. I don't know where I'm going. Or what I'm looking for. I'm gonna keep turning the wrong way. Oh, that's a dead end. I don't know how I'm oriented in the, like, the map. Okay, wrong way. Oh, I got stuck on the wall. Okay, things kind of changed here. I'm making my way to that square. I feel like that's probably the spawn point, but I don't know for sure. So let's, is this the right way? Nope. Turn around. I knew you were gonna say, I was even making my way. Because I almost did it. I was like, nope. Alright. Thank you, Izzy. Oh, in chat. Okay, good night. Good luck sleuthing. Hope you make it out of the maze. Thank you so much. I think... Did we make it? Oh my gosh. Did we do it? It is that square. Hooray! Thank you! Okay. Not available. Oh no! Did I have to do this first? Did I have to put it in first or something? Do I have to do that all over again? Why is it not available? What do you mean? I don't want to click away. It won't fit. Do you smash the floppy disk against the screen? Well, right? Can't you just read it through the screen? Isn't this a touch screen reader or something? Oh no, I see Nancy trying to put the floppy disk in the CD drive. Oh, Nancy, don't you know anything about technology? Anyways, I think because of our late start, we're gonna take a break here. And then, like, I might, during the break, just see if there's a way to put the floppy disk in, or if this is like a separate thing we have to, like, I don't know. This wasn't a this feels like this wasn't a time where they were like separate from the computers or laptops, so I don't know why it wouldn't work. We're also gonna since the fire distracted us from doing what I wanted to do originally, which was spy on Lewis. We're gonna do some spying when we come back on Lewis and Charlie. Actually, how's that? Actually, how are we gonna get in there to spy on Charlie? Maybe we... I was gonna say, how do we get in there to spy on Charlie if he's potentially, like, in there when he's not working? Maybe we confront him in there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, time for a break. Let me click the right thing. Am I on the right thing? Yes. And Chelsea, you mean tapping into the screen like tap to pay? Yes, exactly. Just read the disc with a single tap and you get all the information from it. And then yay, spying. Our friends told us to, so we gotta do it. Alright, we'll be back in 10 minutes, so see you in a bit. Alright, welcome back. We're gonna see... Do I have to literally... like...
I need a disc.
Okay, I put it in. At least I know how this works now. Oops. I keep trying to use WASD and that's not... You need to use the arrow keys. At least I know where to go now. Too bad we walk so slowly. Is this... Nope. I'm gonna keep turning the wrong way though. That's just a fact. And then this way, yes. With the wallpaper changed. Oh, got stuck on the wall. Come on. Nope. Okay. So then we turn this way. Correct. Nope, that was the wrong way. How was that? That's so what? We came from down here. We're facing this, and we're moving up towards the outer wall, so it should be you turn right. But that's not correct. Okay, so I'm not crazy. The map is like flipped or something. Damn, we have to go like really far. How do you get over? Okay, so you have to go down here, I think. And then come through. And then get up there to go around to there. That's so much. Okay. I mean, nothing to do but just keep going. Go this way. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, and then we go down here. Okay. This way. We're going. It's slow, but we're going. Okay, then we go through here. Nope. Here we go. Okay, getting closer, getting closer. Hooray! Fact from fiction. Great Christmas Gold Robbery. Charlie Murphy, final term paper. Profiles of Californian history. Introduction date, term paper objective, valuation of stolen gold, best sources, robbery value ranges 15,000 to 250. That's quite a range in gold coins. Formulas for computing value. Participants El Diablo and Purple Pete, Wild Obadiah, Crazy Jane, Diego Valdez. And then eyewitness profiles. Location of stolen gold, Western Mutual United Bank fraud, Valdez family ranch, Applegate connection, bandits treasure promotion, oral history. Or does he think that the gold was put here and hidden here? How do we get out of this? Okay. Okay, that was all that was. Alright. Let's leave. Oh, now we're gonna get to spying on people. We're gonna sleep. Then we're gonna be spying on people. And what time is it now? Oh, it's 11 p.m. Long day. I guess that makes sense since we slept for 13 hours. We got up at 11 a.m. Did they actually... I don't know. Did the fire happen today? What day is it? Shit. I don't know when Charlie shows up. Was it 8? Is he here 8 to 5? I think 7 a.m. Maybe let's do that.
Morning, Nancy.
I was just saying, so you gotta make sure you're rested before a stakeout, except you did S-T-E-A-K out, and then you correct yourself with the correct stakeout. Yeah, gotta get steak to go. So you have a little snack. More than a little snack. Really. Let's go through here. And yay, Charlie's not here.
It's stuck.
Okay. Nope, let me have the lantern. What am I? Why did you gasp? Oh, it's a hole that okay, we're looking down the hole. I was like, why? What's happening? Okay, be careful, there's a hole there. Alright. Do we just wait? Will he show up? Maybe we should have come here in the middle of the night. I don't know. Oh no, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have. Okay. Alright, we'll see. I don't know how quickly time passes. Or if it'll pass when we're here. I would hope it does. What do we even have in our inventory? We have the lantern, we have a crowbar, we have the floppy disk, we have this. That'll help us with something. This opened the attic, right? Was that what it was used for? It was something in the attic. And this is our luggage key. This is the paint scraper, screwdriver. Okay. So we've used almost everything. We haven't found what this goes to yet. We might have a look because there was something else that was locked in the attic, but I'm pretty sure it was a regular keyhole. So I'm not sure how this would work, but maybe. I don't know. Has time passed? Yes, 15 minutes. Okay. Just because they were talking about, there was a lot of talk about like stuff buried, you know, beneath your feet. So I don't, and this like helping you find the stuff that's buried, the treasure. So I don't see why it would open a like desk in the attic, but perhaps. I'm trying to think. I don't think there was anything in our room. That was like locked. We just had... We have that little dragon statue we can look at on a mantle, and then the one of the tables with like a dragon mosaic on it, and then that tapestry with the riddle. Those are like the only like things that aren't ours that we can look at in there. Might have to call people. Alright, another 15 minutes. What's up? How are things? Watch him not show up. This doesn't work. Chat shuffles through icebreaker cards. Exactly. Oh, it's 8. Is there anyone here? Hello? God, what if Fitzy shows up at 9? I'll give it till 8:15. And then we'll leave and see what time he shows up. I guess we could just circle back to see if he's here. I wonder, can we put his paper back? Nope. We just steal it. And then he gets to be afraid that it's gone forever, I guess. But like, I guess if he does possibly think that the treasure is buried here, he wouldn't want to be causing accidents, because then he'd get fired. And then he wouldn't have access or the excuse to be here, you know? Like, he can be here in the house hiding, but if he gets fired and like kicked out of the house, I don't think he has a way back into the house. So he would want access here if he's looking for evidence. Okay, I don't see anyone. Can you open the door? Thank you. $8 a.m. Yeah. Okay, well, we should talk to him anyway. I guess it's maybe a middle of the night thing, or maybe when you have more reason to spy on him.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
I know your secret. I know you're living in the hidden room behind the saloon.
Charlie, I know your secret. I know you're living in the hidden room behind the saloon.
Please don't tell Rose. I have no place to stay.
Why do you live in there?
I was homeless, camping out in parks. One day I was looking for a place to get out of the rain, so I ducked under some bushes and found this hidden panel that led to the secret room. Nancy, I didn't mean any harm. I just needed a place to live.
Okay, so he does have a way to just sneak into the house. Yeah, I think you should tell Rose. That is a safety concern.
I really think you should tell Rose. But I'll keep your secret if you help me out.
It's a deal, and I will tell Rose. What do you need?
What other secrets do you know about this house?
I have seen some odd things down here, like Abby's seance.
Okay, well that was very advertised. That was not a secret. I have seen some odd things.
Charlie, I found this diskette. I think it's yours.
Diskette.
I was wondering where it was. Thanks a lot, Nancy. Luckily, I had a backup at the school.
That must be an interesting paper you're writing.
I just started to write it, so I don't know very much about the robbery. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, especially when most of the information is based on rumors.
Was it El Diablo who stole the gold? Or someone else?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy. And thanks, Nancy, for keeping my secret. I'll tell Rose.
Okay. I wonder if we talk to Rose right now. She'd be like, I can't believe Charlie's been living here. Like, how'd you get there, Charlie?
Hello.
Okay.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay, noon. Is that when Lewis gets here? Yes. Nope. Leave me alone. Okay, it's 9. Let's go sleep for 2 hours. Maybe it's up to Abby. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I'm not gonna...
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Bye-bye.
I'm not gonna say anything about Charlie to her. Not gonna make her suspicious. Okay. 11. Now nothing happened, please, to distract me from my very important spying. Let me go down this. Nope. We go down the side of the staircase that doesn't creak so no one hears me. Okay. All right.
Aha! That's it!
Lewis, are you in there?
I'll be right there.
He put it in his briefcase. He's taking it. Oh no! How do we open his briefcase? I bet... I bet the code is on his laptop. God damn it. If it's not, I'm gonna be mad. Then I'm gonna waste this time. But he has a list of passwords on his laptop, so it would make sense to be there. And I was literally thinking when we were looking at the floppy disk, I was like, maybe I should take a picture of the list. And I was like, nah, I won't do that. Actually, to be honest, I thought about it while we were on break. Or sometime I was thinking about it and then I forgot about it by the time we read the paper. This one actually doesn't seem as twisty-turny. It's a pretty straight path, thankfully. No, okay. It didn't get caught in the wall. briefcase. Knew it. Okay. Sorry, unfortunately it is not 1337. Briefcase. 4653 and 4868. And you know, I think I'm gonna... I don't know what else among these we would use, since this is his personal laptop. So like, the things like fireproof box in a home office and security alarm aren't going to apply here, but I'm taking a picture anyway. Okay. Chat, that's not very elite of him. 4, 6, 5, 3, 4. I guess I don't have to actually drag it. 4, 8, 6, 8. Ah. Matches. I saw in there. Appraisers. Dear sir, I represent a client who would like to sell their collection of post-Civil War gold bullion. My client wishes to remain anonymous during all business transactions, and I am having difficulty determining the nature of their collection. From what I can gather, my client possesses approximately $50,000 in uncirculated bank standard gold coins.
What are you doing in there?
What happened?
I got caught snooping around, and Rose asked me to leave.
Oh no!
Now you won't be able to solve the mystery.
Better luck next time, I guess.
That's too bad. And to think you could have saved the day.
And helped out Rose.
And to think you could have saved the
Only I
day.
had another chance. I'd be a lot more careful the next time around.
Well, I didn't know it was gonna be timed. Well, I already have the code written down now. Four, 6, nope, that's a 7. 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 8, 6, 8. Through our own voices. History of Chinese immigrants in California. When I was 19, I worked as a grader. Close by, I came to San Francisco. Worked as a chef for Miss Applegate. In the hotel. I remember the Great Earthquake. Okay, so we found something about Applegate. Rick Arline back with a vengeance. No! A lot of things going down. I didn't know if the time to move on. This is, Miss Drew! He mentioned us. Arlen had been the victim of a stalker and that a teen detective named Nancy Drew was on the case. There's matches in here. Between 1870 and 1880, these have been issued in one of the 5 major banks that we located in California at the time. Please contact me at your convenience. I'm available. Oh, this is from Lewis. I wonder, okay, so he's possibly talking about the treasure, but he has not found it. Or something? Because the treasure he's talking about the treasure that's mentioned here. So is he pretending that he has it on his person, or does he actually know where it is? I don't know. Suspicious things going on. But yeah, I see in chat, he's back. I assume that's about Rick. Yeah, because his whole thing was that he wanted to leave the show because he wanted to be a movie star. He wanted to break out into that scene, so I guess and he probably, after everything that went on, took a break from the spotlight, if we can believe it. That's a fun little Easter egg. I like little throwbacks like that to past cases, and they do that quite a bit.
Hello.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
No, not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Alright, that was something in that book. I kind of just skimmed it because I was scared. I wonder if our friend Emily can tell us. 555.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy. How's your case coming along?
I just realized I interacted with the laptop and I took this out, which initially I was just thinking it was the floppy disk that, like, it was Charlie's thing that just, like, got put to the top of our, what am I saying? Like, the top of our inventory, but we gave it back to him, so was this just in Lewis's computer? Maybe we need to go back in there when he's not there and see what this is about. I just suddenly realized, I was like, wait, we gave that back to Charlie.
Do you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
Sounds Chinese to me. Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have something to do with the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends about it. Gumbo foo.
The door just opened.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
I'm
I hope we'll talk
concerned.
soon.
Sorry, that scared and concerned me, hearing the doors open and close. I guess we'll call everyone else while we're here.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Nancy.
There was a fire in the parlor, but I put it out in time.
Thank goodness. I just hope nobody was hurt. Rose told me she was afraid that house was a fire trap. I'm just so glad you were there to save the place.
Hannah, do you think Rose could have started the fire to collect the insurance on the house?
No, not at all. Rose loves that house. It's her dream come true. I can't imagine her doing something like that. She's very determined to open that B&B.
I don't think it's smart to say this out loud when Lewis is right in the other room. I know he claimed the walls are thick. I don't think that he can't hear anything that was going on in here. I don't believe that. I mean, well, I wouldn't take his word for it, is really what I mean.
Lewis is up to something. I saw him take a book from the library.
That doesn't sound very suspicious. What was the book about?
I should get back to work. Goodbye.
Have a good day.
That doesn't sound suspicious. Okay, Hannah, which one of us is the detective?
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hello, what's new?
There was a small fire in the house, but luckily I put it out. But the old papers that Abby found were destroyed.
Things are really starting to heat up, Nancy.
Ugh, and so are the bad puns.
Why would someone want to burn those papers?
I bet there was something in them that was important.
I'd take another look at the scene of the fire for any clues.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, so maybe the burned up paper we saw. Yeah, that was something from Rose. And that's what we asked about, if she was missing any papers. Because it wasn't an old paper. It was something of hers that was put in there. But why do that? Why not just take the paper and throw it out? Like, why set up that whole thing just to get rid of that paper?
I found a secret room in the basement, and it looks like someone is living there.
Who could it be?
Probably Charlie. Doesn't he spend most of his time down there?
Look around for clues. Who knows what he's up to?
Do either of you know what gumbo fu means?
It sounds Chinese.
Call Emily. She'll know.
She doesn't know.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy!
Call Emily. I did that first, okay? And she didn't have an answer, and she told me to ask other people. Wow, Lewis isn't here? Maybe I was hearing him leave? Oh, he took his briefcase. Okay, well, if he's not here... Damn it, no. You gotta put the disc in first. Oh. That didn't work. Okay. I'm thinking that wasn't anything then. If it's not actually going in. Because it definitely disappeared from our inventory. Last time, so I don't know what's going on with that. I guess we'll ask Charlie. I'm not sure if he would know what that means, but they said Emily said to ask everyone what they think it means, so.
Hi, Nancy. What's up?
Oh, can't even ask him.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Later.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Okay, I was like, that's a little extreme. But maybe.
It's stuck.
Screwdriver.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
It's stuck. I'm sure it's probably you have to play a certain sequence of notes and that'll open. That's usually what it is. I'm trying to think if we've seen anything with notes written out.
Hello.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Take care.
Let's see, Abby.
Hello.
Do you know what gumbo fu means?
Gumbo foo? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo is gumbo foo?
It's gumbo with tofu.
Does Charlie live around here?
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying with friends until he can find a place of his own.
Is Charlie from the Bay Area?
I don't know. You might want to ask Rose. He doesn't talk much about his private life.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Pax vobiscum.
Okay, don't know what that means. Some Latin.
It's locked.
Oh. It is funny that Hannah was like, don't tell anyone that you found the attic, when it's like very obvious This is here. I see, chat, as someone who isn't into seafood, tofu gumbo sounds awesome. I haven't had gumbo before, even though I went to New Orleans, or Nolans, as the locals say. To be fair, it was a very short trip and we weren't really... We were just eating convenient food. Not necessarily like authentic regional food. I'm just looking for things. I know there's this,
locked.
but that looks...
It's locked.
Yeah.
It's locked.
Okay. I'm also trying to remember. I think I've had tofu before. But it was a very long time ago. So I can't exactly remember my opinion on it. Okay. Oh yeah, Lewis wasn't down there. Because I was gonna talk to him. But he wasn't in his office. So we'll see if he's there, and then if not, we might have to go to the next day.
Yes,
Okay.
Nancy.
Do you know why the fireplace in the parlor didn't have a screen?
No, I don't. No, I remember. I was to purchase an antique fire screen, but never found a suitable match. I feel just terrible. I must apologize to Rose about this.
Do you know why? No, I don't. Oh, wait, now I do. Oh, I feel terrible. Like... Such a strange response. Yeah, exactly, chat. Points. Suspicious. And then back to the food. I see. I love the flavor profile of Cajun food, but I am not into seafood, so that limits it a bit. Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with specific dishes to know, like, what specific seafood is often involved, because I do like some. But I can be picky about seafood. I feel like there's only like a few things that more often than not do sound good to me at a given time, whereas other things I like really have to be in the mood for, like certain fish.
Do you know what gumbo foo means?
Where did you hear that?
I read about it in a magazine.
I see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses gumbo fu.
I won't keep you any longer.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Goodbye, Nancy. Okay. I wonder if we can tell Emily about that.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy.
Listen, my dear, I'm off to a photo shoot in Mexico, even though I don't know why they're sending me down there again. I just got back a couple of months ago, but who knows what goes on in my editor's mind, always thinking of new ways to make my life miserable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I'll find out what that phrase means before I go, okay? Okay, good luck.
Oh, okay. Guess we're not gonna be talking to Emily anymore. Or just one more time or something. Oops. No, I didn't want to turn around. Okay, I'm not now we're at a point where I'm like, I'm not quite sure what our next move is. I'm gonna go to the next day. Even though it's only 3.
Morning, Nancy.
Oh, there's something on our chair. Nancy Drew. From Emily. Nancy, I'm sorry I cannot drop this off myself, but I'm out the door for a month-long photo shoot in Mexico. I spoke with my friend about Gumbo Fu, and she told me that it means Gold Treasure Mansion. She wrote the Chinese symbols below. Hasta luego. Hasta la pasta. Okay. Have we seen those before? Is the question. Around. I can't recall. I'm sure those will be very important to know. Okay. So I don't think this... Yeah, that wasn't one of the symbols. I wonder... Which way are we facing? There's that dragon here. Oops. Yeah, that's not any of those symbols. So Lewis lied to us. I see in chat Charlie's takeout boxes. Not really. And then a follow-up, unless. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. I don't think we can get back there. Because Charlie is there. But now it should be like, he knows we know.
What's up?
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Bye, Nancy.
So we should be able to get back there.
I should wait until he leaves.
Like, it shouldn't be an issue now. You know?
I'm glad you dropped by. You know, I wanted to tell you that you'll be alone in the house for a while. Everyone is going to the Winter Festival, and Charlie's studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and what was the other thing? Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
Uh-oh. We're gonna be alone.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. So, with both Emily leaving and now Rose saying that everyone else is gonna be leaving, supposedly, I'm sure there's going to be one person sticking around. Maybe trying to chase me off. Or find the treasure or burn the place down, whatever their goal is. It has to do with the treasure, for sure. But we seem to be coming upon the end. We seem to be in the final act now. But we are close to my usual stop time. And like we're coming up on And we still got a little bit of time before we actually hit 3 hours, but I like to keep it a little under that. So I think we'll leave the ending. That's like a little cliffhanger there. For next time, and that'll be the day before Halloween. And I'm sure nothing spooky will happen in the game. And then, depending on like how long it takes, then I might stream the demo I was talking about that I got a little obsessed with, called The Spirit Lift. That's really fun. And like I said, because runs go really fast with that, so I know I can do it in like at least one whole run in like half an hour or less. So I think we'll leave it here for now. And finish things off next time, and we'll figure out. I think Lewis is the highest on my list of suspicious people. Because while there's definitely, like, Abby, of course, is being suspicious, but her thing is just trying to, you know, pretend the place is haunted and doing that kind of thing. She hasn't... I'm trying to think. I don't think she's, like, really ever mentioned or she's been tied to, like, knowing about the gold. Really? I think she's more interested in making money as the bed and breakfast and, like, spotlighting it as different because it's haunted. Ooh, spooky. I think that's her whole thing. I think Rose is just frustrated, and that's why she sometimes just goes like, oh, maybe I should give up. But I don't think she actually, like Hannah said, I don't think she actually wants to burn the place down. Because it just doesn't make sense to go through the effort of getting the place in the, like, getting this in the first place, putting all her life savings into it, to then buy insurance for it, to then burn it down. Like, I don't know. That just seems like a lot of risk. For when she just could have kept her money from the start, you know? Charlie, like, might know stuff about the gold or have heard stuff about it from his history class, but he also, like I said, he's in a vulnerable position, so I don't think he would be causing problems to get himself, like, kicked out. Even if he does know a way to get in, it's like, at least now he is welcomed here and, like, a known presence, so it's much easier for him to be around, so he doesn't want to get fired. And I just don't know, like, I am kind of, like, since he's not from the area either, that this is, like, new information to him. So he is just finding out about this stuff. So he wouldn't, like, have all this detailed knowledge about the history of the Bay Area. Whereas Lewis obviously has a lot of experience and knowledge. I'm just not quite sure, like, why he's doing the accidents. Maybe, like, that other seller, maybe that's, like, someone who would work with him. And so he's trying to get Rose to sell to this other person because it's someone he knows. And, like, would, I don't know, help him find the treasure or something? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. It's trying to get Rose specifically out of here. But he doesn't want to, like, destroy the house. I don't think. Anyways, those are my thoughts. I also see in chat about Lewis. His vibes were off from the start. Yeah, his little creepy smile, I don't like it. And just his way of talking is, yeah, it's very suspicious. But anyways, sorry, Rose, I made you look up at me for a split second. Yeah, so like I said, next week is October 30th, day before Halloween. Hooray! And yeah, I don't know how to predict how much time it'll take us. I think it'll probably be a little bit of a shorter stream, but we'll see. So let me go over here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm so glad. Thank you so much to Torpid Turtle for the hint about that there's a map for the maze game. That makes it so much easier. Well, hopefully I don't have to do that ever again in this game, but we'll see. Glad to know we have that there. Anyways, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.